Okay, so China is up there and they are siding with Nigeria. What do I mean by that? Well, see this. So on our Chinese embassy to Nigeria recently shared this. It says on November 4, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning shared a regular press conference. Now she says journalists, according to reports, US President Donald Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concerns on October 31st on the grounds that Christian communities are being threatened in Nigeria. The Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued a statement saying that the US allegation is inconsistent with facts. Nigeria will continue to fight violent extremism, protect its citizens, respect religious belief, diversity, and inclusiveness, and abide by the rules based in the international order. Trump said on November 3rd that if the Nigerian government continues to condone the killing of Christians, the US will immediately stop all assistance to Nigeria and will very likely take military actions against Nigeria to eliminate Islamic terrorists. What's China's comment on this? So basically, that is what a journalist actually asked the Chinese foreign affairs minister and what's China's point of view is. And now Mao Ning says as a comprehensive strategic partner of Nigeria, China firmly supports the Nigerian government in leading its people to development path that fits Nigeria's national realities. We oppose any country's interference in other countries' internal affairs under the pretext of religion and human rights. We oppose the wanton threat of sanctions and the use of force. That is China. China is actually saying that they oppose anything that the US think they are doing. They are saying that they actually cares about sovereignty and they respect every country's and their rule of law and where their direction is, and they support Nigeria with this one, and they are not actually opposing any country that threatens their sovereignty. But guess what? Nigerians were not happy with that comment, and they are actually claiming and blaming China for trying to protect their assets in Nigeria. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Well, see the comment section here. See. This brother came and says, China wants to protect those illegal Chinese miners in northern Nigeria by all means. Well, he says, you will be nowhere to be found when the pounding starts. Nobody will say China is interested in our so-called minerals, but they are the ones doing all the mining in the war-torn areas. Well, Nigerians are actually claiming and blaming China being part of the whole problem. And I say that China is the one actually benefiting from this whole tourism issue that's happening in Nigeria. So they actually understand their stance too. What is happening here? Well, it says, well done and thank you, China. We now await a similar stance from Russia. The US cannot assume the role of an anarchist in a world that opposes order and reasoning. Wow, man is actually saying that, well, thanks China for their stance, and they're also waiting for Russia's also stand on this issue. Again, this one says China is more of a friend to Nigeria than the US. The US only comes to steal and destabilize with pretense of helping. Wow, this is a very serious conversation right there. This one says that China should stay away from this. They do not even accept religious extremists in their country. Why are they trying to force us to accept it? They should mind their business, this ones. Wow. And lastly, bro says that you oppose interference but do not oppose terrorism. Very likely the guns used in these killings are coming from terrorism sympathizers. Well, these are all some things on Nigeria. Some believe that these Chinese people need to stay away. Others believe that they are actually in there to protect their minerals, whilst others think that this is actually good. The Chinese are actually having a good stand with the whole conversation here. You being an African, what do you think is best for Nigeria? Do you think the Chinese call is good, or do you still think Nigeria needs a US military intervention to help them curb this issue of terrorism in their country? Because it seems that they are failing to deal with that. What do you think about this, and what is your point of view with the whole conversation here? Thank you for your time. See you guys around for more African tips and news. Thank you.